Hey Mason, what are we doing this week?
Working on some 2500 stuff today.
And why are you looking like that and why am I looking like this?
Well, I'm in my Hawaiian shirt because I can do whatever I want in this truck.
Yeah.
And why are you in your construction outfit?
Well, because at Dirt King, we're all about the customer, right?
Yep.
We talk about that a lot, how we get into the head of the customer. We try and live their life.
Yep.
And we thought if we're gonna work on a 2500,
Yep.
we gotta get into the customer.
I like it.
What is this customer?
Surfer dude.
Surfer dude?
Yep.
I thought you were pulling a fifth wheel and going on vacation.
I can.
You can put the surfboard in the fifth wheel.
In the fifth wheel and go to the beach with the fifth wheel.
That's right.
Yep.
And I got all my work equipment in it.
Yep.
So we're trying to figure out how a customer uses a 2500. All right, Mason, so now let's get to work. What is it we're working on here exactly?
So this is a 2024 GMC Sierra,
Yeah.
2500, and it's the Ultimate Edition, so it's pretty much top of the line.
It's the Denali.
Yeah.
The bad boy.
The bad boy with the Ultimate badges.
Right.
Yep.
And electric mirrors, because if we didn't have electric mirrors, we wouldn't be able to get on the lift.
Exactly. Gotta fold those in.
Yeah. So we're used to working on 1500s,
Yep.
right? So what are some of the differences from a capacity perspective? This thing is huge.
Yes. So this truck right now, it's weighing in right around 7,000 pounds. So compared to a 1500, pretty significant difference there.
Yep.
Roughly 1,500, 2,000 pound difference, just being super rough. As far as tow capacity goes, this thing can haul upwards of around 20,000 pounds. Of course,
Massive.
multiple cab configurations, stuff like that, we'll
Yep.
say roughly 20,000 pounds.
Yep.
So compared to our normal 1500, we have substantial differences for sure.
And one of the big differences as an HD, as a 2500,
Yep.
is the torsion bar front end.
Absolutely.
Right? And so here we normally are working with coilovers
Yep.
in the front. And this, within the Dirt King product, this is the first time we've worked on a torsion front end.
Correct, new
Right?
world, new world.
Yeah, it was challenging.
Yeah, a little different for sure.
Yeah. So do you remember how many iterations, like what is a shock tuning iteration? Like help our audience understand, when we tune,
Yep.
what does an iteration look like and about how long does it take
How
from
much time?
build and evaluations and the whole thing? Like about how long?
I got you. So roughly, for this truck, we're sitting around 15 to 20 iterations. And for iteration time-wise, we sit anywhere from, as far as eval drives go, to the actual build in the shock and R&R procedures, we sit anywhere from around probably 3 to 4 hours, maybe on a little higher side.
Yep.
In some certain situations. So yeah, definitely a lot of time that goes into that, especially when you remember that we have roughly 15 to 20 iterations into this truck.
Well, yeah, and specifically, right? We put, I think it was 16 iterations into the rear shock.
Correct, yeah.
That means the rear shocks alone
Yep.
went on and off 16 times.
Correct.
With 16 different valve codes.
Yep.
Right? And the front, I think we were at 12.
Yeah, you're right, 12,
Right.
it was a higher number.
Right?
Yeah.
So total.
Yeah, so we're hitting closer to 28,
28
30.
iterations.
Yep.
Right? Times 4 hours a piece.
Yep,
Right?
adds up fast.
We've got weeks into this thing.
Yep.
Right? Probably one of the most challenging tunes we've ever done.
I would say so for sure.
Yeah. But the result,
It's pretty good.
sweet.
It's pretty good.
Right.
I think kind of nailed this one, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
For sure.
This thing rides like a 1500 and tows like a tow truck.
There you go. I like it, for sure.
Any challenges with the rear?
Yeah, so if we want to work our way back over here, as you can see, of course, pretty similar to a normal 1500 setup, but as you can see,
except
our
that.
leaf pack looks a little different, right? About double the thickness. So yeah, that definitely provided us a little bit of a challenge, as Mark was saying, with 16 iterations to the rear shock alone.
Yep.
Kind of shows we were having a little bit of difficulty tuning around this super thick leaf pack.
Yep.
But in the end, we were ultimately able to kind of get around that and get something super balanced.
Yeah, so one of the things that's cool is these are the 2.5s with the remote DCA, right?
Correct, yep.
And we did some kind of, we're employing the DCA in kind of a different way on this product, right?
Yes.
Like typically when we think of the DCA and the data that's on the website talks about using the different settings for on and off-road kind of situations, stuff like that.
Definitely.
And while you definitely did jump this truck off-road.
That was you, I thought.
No.
Oh, I think that was you.
Well, there's no video of it.
Both of us.
So
maybe.
we're good.
Okay, there you go.
But in this case, we think probably using the DCA adjusters for more of like a work capacity, like thinking about hauling and towing.
Yep.
And how would you use the adjusters to kind of help the vehicle? Right?
Absolutely.
And so we're going to publish some data on the website about that.
Perfect. Yep.
Right? What did you think about the ride when we were all done?
When we were all done,
The ride quality.
Quality over comfort.
Yeah.
Overall, as a vehicle, I was super impressed with it. We kind of were able to keep our comfort while also keeping our control. So we're pretty confident as far as stability goes for towing and stuff like that, but you can still be super comfortable driving down the road.
Yeah.
So we overall have a pretty well-rounded truck here.
Yeah, totally agree. And one of the things that I think is a hallmark in the Dirt King DNA is that every product that rolls out is a balanced product.
Absolutely.
Right? And that means that not only we provide really good ride quality with a balanced vehicle, front to rear, but we require good stability and good steering feel.
Yep.
And I think that's doubly important in a vehicle that's probably going to be towing heavy loads, right?
Yep.
And so probably one of the biggest transformations we saw in this product, and maybe we've seen in a truck period,
Overall.
was the before and after stability and steering feel.
Definitely.
This thing drives really, really well. The steering tightened up. We were able to make it really easy to drive.
Yep.
I saw you driving with no hands like this down
No
the
hands.
road.
You don't need any hands for this one.
Yeah, but it made a huge difference.
Absolutely.
And we're really happy about that, feeling like we can put this in customers' hands and they'll be able to drive this with a lot of confidence.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. What else? Anything else?
I guess if you want to talk about a little bit where we started with the truck as far as what we rode originally.
Yeah, yeah.
So I won't name any names, but we did we did ride with some competitors' shocks on the truck to start with.
Two different companies.
Two different companies, and we were, like I said, not naming any names.
You didn't buy them?
I didn't buy them. I didn't buy them, but I would have returned them if I did.
That's all.
But
and,
yeah,
and we rode OE.
we did ride OE, and especially with the aftermarket, we were honestly a little bit disappointed.
Yeah.
And that really showed us that there's a huge, a lot of room for potential. And we basically used all that room for potential and came up with this. So.
Yeah, when we were riding those, right? The OE setting and the aftermarket stuff, right?
Yep.
It was kind of like people were just willing to accept, oh, it's a 2500.
Exactly.
It can't ride well.
Yeah.
It can't handle well. Just put some stuff on it, ship
Yeah,
it.
call it a day.
Right?
That's what it felt like.
But we're unwilling to accept that.
Yep.
So we worked on this thing for weeks
Weeks, yeah.
to turn it into a Dirt King product.
Yep, absolutely.
That you can daily and work with.
Yes, sir.
What tire wheel package?
Oh yeah, that's another thing we're working with here. So this truck, we're actually running a 37. So typically with our 1500s, typically going to be a 35.
Yep.
With this one, of course, we're running a 37. So pretty much the max size that you can fit on this truck. So that was something else we kind of had to take into account for our tuning processes, especially being an E-rated tire.
Yep.
A little bit different, right? So that was another little learning curve for us, but ultimately we were able to work around it.
Yeah, it was a significant challenge. So these are, as mentioned, E-rated tires, 37s, heavy,
Yeah.
and not very squishy.
No.
No.
And yep.
Running them at full pressure.
Yeah, full pressure.
And so trying to accommodate that in the truck and then get the ride quality we were looking for.
Yep.
Yeah, that was probably about half the iteration right there.
That right there, exactly. That mixed with the rear spring pack and the front torsion bars.
Yeah.
That adds up fast for
A lot
sure.
of fun.
A lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
But the jumping worked out. It flies flat now.
It flies flat,
right?
and it lands well.
And it lands well.
Lands well, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, so I think we about covered it. So wrapping up a little bit.
Yep.
So we failed to mention these sweet Dirt King control arms that are part of the package, newly developed.
Freshies, right?
Right? And the dampers are newly developed, right? And we are in Dirt King's fantastic new R&D bay, specifically dedicated to suspension development.
For sure.
Take care.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.